So the question is, can you get more customers using Facebook groups? Welcome, my name is Rosh, and I teach the combination code to creative entrepreneurs just like you, so you can find more customers and clients. And if that is of interest to you, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you're notified the next time I upload a video, which will be about finding more customers and clients for you, a new technique, a different way to go about it. And in this video, we're talking about Facebook groups. Over the last few years, Facebook groups truly have been growing more in popularity. It's really a go-to place to build community. Before I forget, I want to let you know that I will be sharing some ideas on how to retain your current customers using Facebook groups too. There are three types of Facebook groups that you can create. There's public, which is available to everyone, and we'll talk more about these individually in a few moments. But next you have private but visible. In other words, it's searchable, but people will have to apply to become a part of the group. Then of course, secret, and there are good reasons to develop secret groups too. A public group is a good way to develop yourself as the host and expert within your field. In other words, you can become the go-to person in a large Facebook group. And yes, a lot of people will be in the group that don't care so much, but because you become well known as the expert, opportunities arise that you never would have expected, such as partnerships or even just becoming an influencer within your field can certainly drive the opportunity for more customers. The next consideration are private but visible groups. In other words, people can search and find your group as a listing for the topic they're looking for. However, they need to apply. And this allows you to discriminate against people who really don't care much about the topic or just joining groups for the heck of it. In other words, people who join your group generally have to answer a few questions. They have to jump through maybe a couple hoops to get in the group because you want to make sure that they are your target market. They're people that could purchase from you, who are actually influencers in the area, people that actually care about the topic and can be a really important part of the community. Secret groups are something to consider for maybe your customers, something very exclusive. For example, you can do live events in your private group or share specific information that will allow your current customers or new prospects to feel special. Not only that, you can create Facebook groups for influencers and offer them inside information. Again, letting them feel special about your brand and then letting them know, hey, after maybe a certain period of time, they can let other people know about this information. But giving them the behind the scenes, what's coming up, can really add to a community effort to get the word out when it's time to launch a new feature or a new product. Having groups, whether it's public or secret, can help develop ambassadors for your product and service. People who want to tell other people about what you're doing, and that can lead to more customers and sales. When you build a community, you find people who become champions, and it's your job to recognize those people. And once you recognize those people, give them a little extra treatment. Give them the tools to help them spread the good word about your business. Now here's a list of about 6 things that you should consider when developing your Facebook group. First of all, you want to consider first if you're going to have a public, private, or secret group. And do you turn on memberships or post approval so you have more control of your group? Maybe adding moderators to your group. How are you going to do that? What are the qualifications? When do you think it's time to add moderators? Set the rules. Let people know as soon as they get into the group what the rules are for your group, and let them know that they will be making a quick exit from that group if they don't follow your rules. Greet new members. It's really important to make people feel special when they come into your group. And make sure the moderators know to seek out new people in the group and make them feel special and make sure that they know what the group is about and how they can best participate and maybe some of the advantages of being a part of the group. As the creator of the group, be active, be present, be there in your group every single day. Post something. You're the leader. People are looking for information from you, and believe me, they're very excited when you comment on their posts and actually offer them a little bit of advice. And one of the best things you can do to keep active is to set a schedule. And you can schedule posts down the line. Maybe take a Monday morning or a Sunday afternoon and schedule posts for the week. And make sure you plan out your conversations for the week. You want to set the tone for the group. A positive tone, controversial tone, informative, educational tone. There are many different tones or tacks you can take for your group, and of course, every group is different. But you want to set the stage for the direction and how people are going to interact in that group. So by posting specific information, that is going to be the guide for everybody else as to what type of stuff they should be posting and following up and commenting on too. You should also schedule live events and possibly maybe a weekly poll to maybe give some insight to the people in the group what people are thinking about on a specific topic. Or maybe you could get information from your group as to where that group should be heading next. When we're talking about the combination code and marketing, there are 4 areas of marketing that we like to focus on: awareness, traffic, conversions, and retention. And Facebook groups can be an important part of your retention strategy. Using your Facebook group as a customer service portal. In other words, people who have purchased your product or your service can become a part of the group, and because they're a part of this group, you can much more easily answer their questions, see objections, and actually handle customer service issues right within the Facebook group. Now, one thing that you can do that can be really effective is to, if you have this option, onboard them immediately as they become a new customer. For example, if you're a professional, as part of the process of getting their phone number and their email and all of their important information to become your customer or client, give them or onboard them into your Facebook group so they can be connected. And when people feel appreciated, when people feel heard, they stay with your business a lot longer, and it's much harder for them to leave. And of course, happy customers refer you, refer new business. So when you get new business, your business is growing. You're not worrying about the funnel leaking at the bottom with all the old customers leaving. No, you're keeping your customers at a much higher rate. So when you add new customers, it represents the growth that you are looking for to grow your company. Hey, here's an interesting question. Can you get new customers with Facebook comments? Check out the next video.